Remarkable photograph. Who took it, Hiromi? Was it you?
Nuh-uh. You're not gonna believe it. Right?
Uh-huh. Actually, Kohei's the photographer.
No! Kohei? Really? Then I take it the genius of it must have been a fortunate mistake.
Well, it couldn't be talent.
That's not true. Kohei's great and you were taught on this picture. You're just jealous, Elfriede. I mean, he's still totally a useless geek. I'm not saying he's cool or anything.
Oh, we know.
No, of course you're not.
Jerks.
What's on your mind, Kohei?
I'm pretty worthless, aren't I? I mean, I've never been able to finish anything I've set out to do ever since I was a little kid. Even the simple stuff, goals anyone should be able to reach, are always too much for me. But we can't just keep pretending that she's safe here, Grandpa. She's vulnerable here. These other vampires have their sights fixed on her, and I want to protect her. But I can't. I want to be strong enough. I understand that I don't have the same natural abilities that you and Seiji do. But if I work hard and put everything into training, I know I can at least be better than this. Please, teach me. Everything you can. Your techniques, your spells. I'll work hard, I swear. I won't give up.
That's what you wanted to ask me? You sniveling idiot!
Grandpa, wait!
You're pitiful. Learn from me, and you're still depending on others. Don't ask me again.
Did I miss something? Hey, Flave, wait! What's wrong? Moody boy.
What the hell?
Well, why don't you train him? Sounds like a good idea. He obviously can't do anything by himself.
Because it's not an option.
Huh?
I can't train Kohei yet.
Why not?
Tell me, Haiji. You're a Shikigami originally made by Shizuru.
Yeah, that's right. So what?
Do you know where she is? My daughter. Can you sense her? I guess that's a no.
I'm sorry, but I don't think my soul is connected to hers anymore.
I know. I just really wish she were here so I could ask her what she would say to her son. Because this helpless old man doesn't have a clue.
What are you doing in bed in the middle of the day? Think you're a vampire? Get up, slacker!
Oh, God, you're such a pain. You don't have to kick me.
Oh, pardon me. I mistook you for a useless piece of trash!
What did you say?
Uh-oh, sounds like another war started. Time to rescue the slave!
Maybe you're not linked to my daughter anymore, but at least you've inherited her concern for Kohei.
Hey, don't step on my lenses!
It's your fault for tossing them all over your room!
They're not tossed. They're very carefully placed. Damn it! Can't a guy brood for 10 minutes in this house?
Thank you, girls. You're just what he needs. You help me too much.
Don't be silly.
Wild berries. How nice.
Hiromi brought them over this morning. They're not in season, but they taste good nonetheless.
I'm sure. Listen, Elfriede,
Yes?
I was wondering if you'd like to finish the story you started telling me the other day. Not that I can do anything to help, but I would like to hear.
My original home is the Schwarzwald, the Black Forest, in southern Germany. I lived there, raised by my aunt and uncle in the village. That was roughly 100 years ago. My aunt and uncle were always so kind to me and loved me as their own, and their daughter Nina was my most cherished friend.
Where were your parents?
Not long after my mother and father married, they went on a long walk together, deep into the Black Forest, where it was said a powerful demon lived. Perhaps it was the curiosity of youth. But they got lost, and a few days later, my mother returned to the village alone. She was pregnant. With me. Whatever happened in those woods changed my mother completely. She stayed indoors during the day, and then she journeyed into the forest at night. It was too much to ignore. The gossip in the village was that my mother had been possessed by the demon, and that I was the demon's child. I blamed her. I hated my mother. Nina was my only friend, but that was fine with me. As long as she was there by my side, I decided I would never be lonely. Seasons passed, life went on, and eventually my mother stopped crying out at night. The gossip quieted down too, and my life was getting better, or at least that's how it seemed to me. And then one night, my aunt and uncle came to me with a very special gift. These glasses. They were too big for me and the prescription wasn't quite right, and at first it was still hard to see. But they were mine, and they gave the world a sharpness I had never known. I was so excited. I ran to my mother's room, forgetting my oath to never visit her at night. She was there with a strange man I'd never seen before. He was striking. Magnetic. He said his name was Heinrich von Kinkel.
Kinkel?
He turned to me, so terribly calm. "My precious daughter," he said. "You have the blood of a vampire, my blood, coursing through your veins." Then he gave me two choices. I could stay with my aunt and uncle, never truly part of the villagers' fold, or I could become a vampire. "You have new glasses," he said. "Let me show you a world you've never seen." I pondered it carefully and came to a decision. I didn't want to be a burden on my aunt and uncle's household anymore. I was a vampire's child. I let Kinkel kiss me so that I could become the monster I'd been destined for since my conception. And then I made a promise. In exchange for the Count taking me in, I told him he could have my family as well. In my mind, I was sacrificing my mother to him. Considering the fate she had born me into, I felt it was only fair. But my mother was never touched. The family Kinkel had in mind when I agreed to the deal were those in my uncle's house. When I realized it, I ran home to stop him, but it was too late. My aunt and uncle were already dead. Only Nina was breathing. She was so pale, barely clinging to life. Kinkel told me to give her the vampire's kiss and finish the deed. I tried to refuse, but I wasn't human anymore. I was his slave, and though my insides were screaming out against him, I was powerless. My body couldn't disobey his command. And so, I did it. I loved her so much, and I put my teeth in her neck. And as I felt her life draining away, passing from her body to mine, I made a new promise. I would survive, through misery, torture, anything, until I could avenge Nina and her parents, and witness the death of my father, Count Kinkel.
Thank you for telling me, Elfriede. For your trust. You have suffered more than any of us.
Thanks again for lending me your car, Kohei.
Just bring it back in one piece, all right?
Oh, come on, it's me.
Yeah, that's my point. You know how many times I've almost freaking died with you behind the wheel?
Are you really that terrible of a driver, Hiromi?
No, Kohei's just anxiety prone, that's all. Oh, by the way, what's the story with the two lovebirds in there?
Feel good.
Oh, yes, very.
Oh, right. So you noticed too, huh?
Well, it is pretty hard to miss.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think the old man needs to stop with the cradle robbing.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Elfriede could be a lot older than him, actually.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Lovebirds? What are you guys even talking about?
Moron!
Be back later tonight, okay?
See you then, Hiromi! Good luck on your article!
Thanks, I'll bring you a present, sweetie.
Ah! Stop, 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 stop!
It's fine, Kohei, I've got it.
No, it isn't fine! Get out! Seriously! I changed my mind! You can't borrow my car! Hiromi, come back!
Better start shopping for a new one.
Oh, man. And I haven't even finished paying for that stupid car.
Seiji, when did you get here?
Okay, what's with the faces, you guys?
Kohei, I found this in your room.
What's that, Kohei? Have you taken up wood carving? Oh, it's not very pretty.
This isn't a joke. It's a Jagundo doll.
What's Jagundo?
As I understand it, that doll is a part of a spell to summon evil spirits.
There was some kind of supernatural miasma hovering over this part of town. It was suspicious, and I came here to see what could have caused it.
Why did you make this doll? Were you looking for trouble?
No, of course I wasn't.
Remember the proverb, cousin. A half-baked cure can cause more harm, and with spells, even death. You don't understand what a Jagondo is, yet you're playing with it like some child tossing rocks at a hornet's nest. What in the world were you thinking?
Now, Seiji. You don't need to be so harsh.
No, it's fine. You're right. I don't know how magic works. That's the whole reason I was studying it, so I could learn about it, okay?
Kohei. Kohei, wait!
You think I went too far?
I guess not. He was in the wrong here.
I'm confused. Why would Kohei start studying magic all of a sudden and without help?
Kohei, I'm coming in.
Geez, you ever hear a knocking?
Why didn't you tell me you were changing?
It's too late now.
These doors need locks. Hey, wait a minute, where are you going?
Going for a run.
Hurry up! You're such a wimp.
I'm not a whip, okay? I just get these stupid cramps in my sides, is all. I don't think I can run anymore, Haas. Let's take a cab home,
I
okay?
hope you're kidding.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just look. I love being a daywalker.
I know, kid. Come on, let's keep enjoying the sunset.
Are you sure you just said you couldn't go on?
I just got my second win! Ah. Hey, Gramps, have you seen Hazuki?
She went to her room, I believe.
Thanks.
Kohei, sit down.
Okay.
If you really want to train, then go to him.
Grandpa?
Another miasma. Must be Kohei again. Will he ever learn?
Where is Mistress Luna?
Get out of here!
I did not come here to be denied.
Tell me what's going on first!
There's no time. Take Hazuki and get out of here now!
What's going on?
So the other vampires have come for her, right? I know I may not be the smartest guy around, but I can guess that much. I want to fight him too!
Use your head!
I don't have powers like you, I know that. But even so, I care about Hazuki and I want to protect her myself.
That's why you have to take her, Kohei. Don't you see?
Getting her out of here is her only chance. If you want to protect Hazuki, then you have to go!
No.
Let me go! We have to go back! Stop! We can't just leave Grandpa and Elfride behind!
They can take care of themselves. They'll be all right.
Stupid!
Where is she? A barrier. What is this?
Gods of the north, the south, the east, the west, lend your strength to me. Seal this home, cleanse it of evil. I offer you this sacrifice.
Please.
Elfride,
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
No. It was my choice to stay.
This wasn't my intention. I didn't want to hurt you.
This is how it should be.
Oh no.
Fire! It's not the house! Kohei! It's not the house, it's a coincidence, right? Right? Kohei! Why is this happening?
Today, a special guest gets to ask the riddle. Me, Yayoi, the great trainer of supernatural combat. Okay, what always ends anything and everything? Little Hazuki got this right off the bat. Full. Moon, give up? The letter G. Next.